All right, what is this? We're here at March for Black Futures in Atlanta, Georgia. Live at the Black Family March for Our Future, where community has gathered to make it known the Cop City and the expansion of policing is a direct threat to black families. They're calling upon black elected officials to stop selling out for Atlanta Police Foundation campaign donations. So here we go. We're marching to a rally. And I don't know if you can see up here, we're going to go by a police station. There's actually police officers on top of the police station. And in this march, there's a bunch of families, some babies. And the police are stationed on their police station looking down upon it. I think somebody has like binoculars up there looking down. Pretty wild. But we're going to try to get to the front. Yeah. Oh, looks like we're going right to the front of the police station. So yeah, I got the police officers on the roof overlooking the rally. There's four of them. There's two tactical units. It's tactical on the side of the vehicle. Also in the parking lot over there. I don't know. Here we go.
All right, y'all. So we have everybody get behind the banner. You be right. I need y'all to come up for it. We got a few speakers. We have some families that came out of the I call a killer cop. What? We ain't never scared. What? We ain't never scared. What? We ain't never scared. I call a killer cop. We ain't never scared. We ain't never scared. We ain't never scared. I call a killer cop. We ain't never scared. Yeah. We ain't never scared. Yeah. We ain't never scared. I call a killer cop. We ain't never scared. We ain't never scared. We ain't never scared. All right, y'all coming up for yourselves. We about to get ready to start speaking.
You want to try to switch to this?
We got some family that came out today. First, I want to thank y'all for coming. We're all here because we want to protect our futures. We want to protect black futures. We want to protect black families. We want to see change the futures. We want to have control over that. We do not want the police to control that. We do not want troopers to control that. We do not want the state to control that. That's right. Let's give it up for that. We want justice for our people. We want justice in our community. And when there's no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. We hold the power when we get together and we organize. The people hold the power and they always have. We have a few speakers today. We want to clap it up for them because they're powerful, strong families that came out today to talk about their family members. First, we have, I want to invite Mr. Jimmy Hill to come and speak. Father of Jimmy, clap it up for Jimmy Hill.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's kind of hard to switch.
One more time. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's a little thing.
All right, everybody. Every time I start off something, God has been so good to me. God is good. God is good. God is good. Hey, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I'm Jimmy Hill, father of Jimmy Action. Many of you might don't know about this situation, when it really was a travesty of injustice. My son Jimmy Action was unarmed January 27, 2019. My son Jimmy Action was unarmed and surrendered. He complied while posing no threat. And yet he was surrounded by 4 officers. No phone, cell phone, no gun, no nothing. And he was shot one time below the eye by Sean Kim. An officer right there, 26-year veteran, an overzealous officer who always have had a history of being overly aggressive. My son Jimmy should still be alive today. Right. But because of racism, right, because of ignorance, and because of hatred, he's not dead. Ignorance allied with power is the most ferocious enemy that just can have. Yes, indeed. And these people in power continue to show ignorance, thinking they can do what they want to do when they want to do. Police brutality is a detriment to society, and those who commit police misconduct need to be punished. That's right. Yeah, we all know policing is the most visible form of white supremacy. Yeah, we know this is a battle that many obstacles and hurdles going to be placed in our way. But through our suffering and struggling, through our hurts and pain, through our broken heart, we will not give up. Giving up is not an option. My son might have been silent, but I would not be silent. I miss my son. I miss him so much. He leaves behind 2 children. He leaves behind plenty of sisters. I can't say leave behind his mother no more because his mother, Cynthia, actually died. We laid her to rest May 19th of last year. She died from a broken heart while in this fight. You know, these people think they can do what they want to do, when they want to do it, and how they want to do it. But that's a damn lie. If a man don't stand for something, he ain't fit to live. I'm going to fight for mine, and I'm going to fight for many others, if you give me the opportunity to do it. You know, when I first started out, this fight was about my son, but it became much bigger than my son now. And, you know, it's so much, what hurts so much is when we out here passing out flyers, when we holding up signs, how people walk by us like it ain't their fault. If it affects one, it should affect us all. So December 16th, 2022, a Fulton County grand jury, a taxpaying citizen, indicted this officer and charged him with felony murder, aggravated assault, and violation of oath. But his attorney filed a motion to have him moved to a federal court where they expect more favorable and lenient treatment. See, people make the mistake of thinking an indictment is a conviction, but it's not. So right now we're on the 30-yard line. We got to get to the goal line, and we got to cross the goal line. But we can't do it without you. We cannot do it without you. We need your support. All these families need your support. You know, when I first got out here with these families, 25, 26-month families in Georgia who lost loved ones to police brutality. And I looked in their eyes, and I seen the pain, and I seen the emptiness, and I seen the loneliness, but I seen a warrior-like mentality. We ain't giving up. We are not giving up. You know, there comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe, nor politic, nor popular, but he must take it because conscience tells him it is right. It is right to keep fighting for our right. It's right to keep fighting against this injustice of a system. This is straight genocide. And you can call it the way you want to, but this is an epidemic. This might not be COVID-19, but it's an epidemic. It's an epidemic. And we need y'all. We need y'all support. We need y'all to stand with us. I just want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank everybody for supporting us. And support these families. Lift up these families. Pray for these families. Comfort these families. We need y'all support. Thank you.
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
All right. Next, we have another family member coming before us. Let me invite Miss McKelvey, Miss Holmes, to come speak, please. Let's give it up for Miss Holmes. Thank you.
My son's name is Eric Holmes. He was 19 years old, murdered on November the 21st of last year by Officer Justin Stevens. That officer received 7 murder charges, and he, like the rest of them, walked free. I want to reiterate what Mr. Hill said about the families, you know, and a lot of times we quote the families that we know, and we'll say 26. The truth is, Georgia shot, my son made number 105 last year for the state of Georgia. Just for the state of Georgia last year. We are already at 88 for this year. That's records based on what the GBI has, okay? So that's what they're showing us. We're at 88, you guys. I never thought it would be my son, okay? He left home. He went to work. It hurt me because I sent him to work that morning. I said, Eric, it's 7:45, and don't you quit on me, right? He went to work, and he was murdered. They're going to tell you my son was in a stolen car. I've taken that now without even investigating it. At first, they said the young lady was not reliable. She was not reliable until we found out what the DA was covering up. I'm going to let you guys look into that because it's under review by the GBI and also by the State Attorney General, Chris Carr. My thing is, how do you get on the news and you tell lies on us? and you make up stories about us, but you won't tell the truth that's going on with you guys. And that's what I stand for. I could have just stood for my baby. I could have said, okay, 7 charges. But when I found out what else was going on in Clayton County, when I found out all of the people before mine that did not have justice, I had no choice but to speak. So did that take away from my baby and his 7 charges? Maybe it did, right? But I'm going to stand here now. I stand here because of Eric. Eric walked out the door that day. He didn't get pulled over. They didn't get called for Eric. He walked out the door that day and said, it's me. Had a casual conversation with this officer. Even told this officer on tape, have a great day, sir. Why do you let my child walk off and get in the car? What the media won't tell y'all is that the tow truck was there to get the car while my son was crashing. That car had already been towed in. He never did anything to warrant you just shooting him and even shooting off at the car after the first bullet. If you go back and look at that videotape, it was the first bullet that made Eric's feet hit that gas. But you know what the media's going to say? He ran. He ran. Ask yourself, how does the GBI, how does the chief, how does the DA, how does everyone say this officer is wrong and give him 7 charges? He's charged for being a terrorist and he walked free. I want you to look at this picture of this officer. Behind you. This is a picture of the officer that's on his public Facebook page. It's also a video on there where he tells you he don't know about anyone else, but if you hurt his feelings, he's going to hurt you physically. And he can't do that because he's a cop. I ask myself, how do they get away with that, y'all? And then like Mr. Hill say, when we come out here, it hurts me the most when people, and we have cops looking at us now, so I want them to understand too. We take enough from them to have to come out here and take it from our own, okay? So when people are walking by us like it does not matter to them, we feel the same way we feel when those cops took our kids' lives for nothing. If you don't like your job, if you don't want your job, if you are that afraid, we're going to need you to stay home. Because you can't keep coming out here saying you're afraid of your job and you got a right to kill us. You can't keep coming out here doing what you want to do to us, and then all of a sudden qualified immunity is going to let you walk. We're tired of qualified immunity, okay? Because I'm not qualified for the heartache that you guys cause. I'm not qualified for that. I never sent my 19-year-old son to work in order for him to die. So when I asked the people, I was so happy when we found out that the students were standing up, because it's going to take us to stand up. It's going to take us to not break. It's going to take us to let them know that we will not. You're not going to get away with it if we can't get away with it. If we can't be qualified for doing anything to you, you're not going to be qualified for doing anything to us. We are tired. Let your buddies know. When they come out here to do a job, do your job, and your job does not consist of killing us, okay? It's enough of us dying. So if you want your job, we want our lives. And if you think we're going to be quiet, my baby was the wrong one. Eric Holmes, say his name, and I would never shut up. I would never shut up.
Say his name. Say his name.
Eric Holmes.
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 Say his name.
Say all of their names. 105 last year, Georgia. Come on. How is 105 justified? How is 105 justified? My baby made number 105. If you guys don't like your job, please stay at home.
So just talking. Look, she was looking up, and it's because there's police officers along the roof line looking down on us as we're up here. We're in front of their precinct right now, Zone 3 precinct.
All right. We have one last family member coming up to speak. Please give it up for Miss Evelyn Glenn. Please give it up for Miss Evelyn Glenn.
How everybody doing? On January 10th this year, my son was driving. My son was driving with no license. And yes, I'm still mad at him. Because he could have went to jail and we could have made money. But instead, he got scared of the police. And on the 3rd
Tamar Glenn.
Say his name.
Tamar Glenn.
Say his name.
Tamar Glenn.
Say his name.
Jimmy Atchison.
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 Say his name.
This is a continuous cycle that we've seen year and year again. We invited Miss Arnitra Holloman, but if y'all don't know, just months ago, a 68-year-old man was killed. 62-year-old man was killed by a 20-year-old officer. We cannot allow this cycle to continue. Finally, before we march, we're going to have Toivo Esheke from CMB come and speak, say some words, and get us started on our march. Please give it up.
Again, thanks for joining us. We're here in Atlanta, Georgia. Black Futures March, rallying in front of the precinct. Family members are sharing their stories, their lives that were taken by the police. The police are looking on from the top of the building.
How we feeling? How we doing? Are you here to fight for justice? Are you here to fight against police brutality? Are you here to fight for Black Atlanta? Are you here to fight for Palestine? Are we here to fight for the families who've lost their loved ones? All right then. So, what I want to talk to people today is kind of weave things together before we get on to our march. We are here talking about a problem that has plagued us since we came through on those slave ships. This is not a new problem for us. It simply is a new time, and each new generation has to mark its own path. So this is our fight of our time, right? But this has been happening for a long time, and these streets in this area that you see us in has a long history of repression, but we also have a long history of resistance. They talk about the Tulsa Massacre. I talk about the Tulsa Rebellion. They talk about the 1906 Atlanta Massacre. I talk about the 1906 Atlanta Uprising. We talk about 2020 riots. We talk about the 2020 uprising. It's important that we reframe these conversations because on the one hand, they want us to be, oh, these victims, these poor, helpless black people here, et cetera, please, white liberals, have mercy on them. We don't need your mercy. We need you to act. We ain't here fighting for liberation. We ain't here fighting for your mercy. And if you ain't going to fight for us, we ain't waiting. We're going to pick up guns and fight for ourselves. We're going to stand up and march for ourselves. When you take away the food, you turn us into food deserts, we're going to feed our own people. Right? When it says the water is bad, we're going to find ways to get each other clean water. What happened in Mississippi? Did the state come and give you clean water, or was it people mobilizing to get them communities free, clean water? It is us. So part of what we are trying to do here is to say we must take care of ourselves, we must build our communities, and we must fight back against these people here who are taking our people out one at a time. To draw conversations and connections with a more global audience, y'all have been watching the news about Palestine. It is horrific what is happening. I am 35 years old. Some of my first memories when I was a young child, because my parents were politically active, was they were talking about Palestine, talking about Camp David, talking about Yasser Arafat. I was a young kid. I was 4 or 5. I didn't really fully understand. But this fight has been happening my entire life. And my father is 70. It has been his entire life. And he has fought for Palestine for 50 years. It's important that we understand what is happening down there because the same forces over there are the same forces here that are putting us down. Amen. These are the same people. They're exchanging knowledge. They're exchanging strategies. We have a GILI program, basically a global international law enforcement exchange. We're at across the country, but at GSU, they have one there where they send the police, the campus police, get sent to go train with the IDF. They're sending local police to go train with the IDF. They are bringing IDF soldiers to come teach them how to suppress the Negroes. They are exchanging knowledge. They are talking to each other. That's why we say white supremacy is global, and that's why we say white southern colonialism, we fight against it wherever it stands. That's why we're standing for the Palestinian people. We're standing with them because, over 900,000 people from North Gaza have been moved, have been forcibly moved. They tell people to go south, and they bomb the south. Yep. They tell people to go left, they bomb the left. Yep. They tell people to go right, they bomb the right.
Go to the hospital, they bomb
then they say, well, it's their own fire. Their own fire. So when we're standing here, we are marching also for Palestinian peoples who are dying right now in their thousands. They say over 10,000 is dead. Homie, we ain't count all the bodies.
Amen.
This number will go up, if not double. This is ethnic cleansing. Ethnic cleansing means we're going to move these people off this land so we can take this land, and we don't give a goddamn where they go. Literally, the Israeli people, the Israelis have said on the news, well, let the other Arabs take them. The president said, let the other ones take them. Let the other Arab people take them. Right? Because they want their land. And those of us who are indigenous, those of us who are black, we know what that is. Do you have your land?
No.
Did they kick you off your land? Then we know what this is about. And so we stand against that everywhere. And Palestine is one of the many moral issues of our time. And you see how they are responding to people. Faculty who are speaking out in universities are being fired from their jobs, they're being censured, and they're being put with fear. Basically saying, if you critique, just critique. If you just say you disagree with Israel, you are anti-Semitic. It's basically like these white folks, it's their chance to actually go after black folk with something on the race question. Because we've been going after them for mad long. Now they use anti-Semitism to critique black and radical indigenous movements.
Shame.
Shame. And they utilize this themselves against us. And that's why we are standing here. Community movement builders, we're standing here at the Stop Cop City movement. We're standing here as concerned community with people who have lost their loved ones to police brutality, saying we have lost them. We know what it means to lose children to war. We know what it means to lose our loved ones to police. And we will not have it anymore. They're saying we will not have it anymore. And we stand with that. We stand with that because we also are not just fighting against something. My mom always told me, Toivo, you can't just be against something. I want you to build something. So we're going to be building as we destroy the old. We're going to be building with each other as we come together. Right? We talk about the police brutality. Right? We talk about what the state does to us. And we know in different venues, we got to talk about the healing we got to do amongst ourselves. Right? It ain't just easy. It ain't just all of us have got good issues. We have to work on ourselves, and as we work on ourselves, we come together as we struggle for others, and we build together. That's what we are about, building something, and that's what scares them so much. If you look at why Tulsa happened, why the Atlanta riots, Atlanta rebellion happened, you look at Harris Neck, you look at Sapelo here in Georgia, why did they go after these places? Because they were independent. Because you was doing your own thing. That's why I've always gotten pissed off when people talking about desegregating some stupid-ass fountain. Wait, man, I don't want your damn water. We had our own water. We had our own wells. But you destroyed that and make us come begging to you and then say we lazy. That is that. We will not have that. And that is why when we are here protesting here, when we're protesting here in Atlanta, when we're in Pittsburgh, West End, College Park, different communities across Atlanta, right? That's why Malcolm X said you cannot understand what's happening in the Congo unless you understand what's happening in Mississippi. You cannot understand what's happening in Mississippi if you do not understand what's happening in the Congo. So I say you cannot understand what is happening in Palestine unless you understand what's happening to Black Atlanta. You cannot understand what's happening to Black Atlanta unless you understand what's happening in Palestine. When we fight here, we're fighting for them over there as well. And when they fight and resist, they are fighting for us as well. We fight locally, and it reverberates. It energizes the global. And that is why they want to suppress and keep quiet all of our political struggles. Because they know if the word gets out, then the flames will be everywhere, and they ain't got enough firemen.
Amen. Tell them.
Right? So this is what we are trying to do. We are standing with each other. We are building with each other. We are here to protest, but we also are standing in community with each other. I have my child here. I need to make sure that you all got my back. And I got to make sure that I got y'all back. Right? Me and my partner, we have our child here. Others have children here. We are bringing them to you all because we say, I'm safer with you than with them. I'm safer with you than alone. That's what we are building. That's what we are fighting for. That's why we say Stop Cop City. That's why we say Free Free Palestine. That's why we say Black Lives Matter. That's why we say freedom now. Freedom now. Freedom now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Where's if we don't get it?
Again, thanks for joining us here. We're in Atlanta, Georgia. Police are on top of their precinct from Minneapolis. This is the third precinct here. So you know, I think it's
all right, y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Again, if you've been following us relatives, you know, just remember that March for Justice that we did in Rapid City, trying to bring attention to the police killings that are going on there. And we're here in solidarity with the black community, marching with them, and just bringing their voice to you all. So thanks for joining us. Again, a lot of us these stories are familiar. Our relatives being taken from us by the police, and we're going to march with them now. There's a bunch of cops in the back as well. One second. Excuse me. Can I get your name really quick?
Toivo. See, I'll be coming right back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll be coming right back.
Right on. I'll talk to Toivo. You can see the police are on top of the roof there. They're overlooking us the whole time. It's like some of the speakers are looking up, looking at them, trying to talk directly to them. You know, Black Atlanteans against Cop City. We demand ceasefire now. Palestinian flag. So there's an unmarked police vehicle, another police vehicle. There's a black truck coming out pretty quick. Obviously doesn't give too many Fs. We have a police vehicle. There's two police vehicles now. Looks like they're forming a line. Traffic stop behind them. Oh, just like coincidence. It's interesting. There's somebody that stopped their car, getting out of his vehicle. Everyone's no longer. It's already, I guess, complied. Now this homie's coming out. Who knows what that's about? One's the one in the unmarked vehicle. They're exchanging some sort of words. I'm not sure exactly what. It looks like some of the different press crews are over there. There's a camera over there. We're kind of over here with the march, kind of watching from a distance. I'm not exactly sure what's being exchanged. Again, he just got out really, real quick, like he wanted to prove something, and now he's interacting with the person who was on the edge of the curb there. After some announcements, trying to move them off one of the lanes, and they've moved off that lane, but now he's coming here to give a speech of some sort. We can't hear it. I don't think we're going to go over there. We're going to stay where we're at right now. Just taking a look around, see what's going on. Now there's another police officer parked his car. So they're like, told them to get out of the street, and now they've blocked that lane off, and they're having some sort of conversation with people. And this is really classic police action where they're like, oh, you're going to block traffic, we need you out of the street. And then they go and block traffic themselves. So there you go. And they've now blocked 2 lanes, 1 on each side, you know. But they're really concerned about the traffic being slowed down by folks for a millisecond. I don't know if we get. Yeah, you have some. I don't know how far you push them. You got some officers back here with some like less lethal equipment. I don't know. We call it less lethal. That's what they call it. Looks like a beanbag launcher. I know somebody can let me know what that is. It has like a really long magazine. Doesn't have an air compressor on it. It's usually fluorescent. It might actually be a. Let's see what we got. Can you hit the focus? This little magnifier? See if we can magnify in. Is this one, I think? Oh, no, that's the AR-15. Yeah, there's officers with AR-15s down there behind the gate. It's one AR-15, and they're just kind of chilling. He has little goggles on. Whatever. Okay, just showing you what's going on. It looks like an AR-15, like 5.56 rifle for sure.
Say his name.
flashers sort of in the lane, trying to provide some support.
What do we do? When black lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When black lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Jump, 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 jump. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do? What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Stand up, fight back!
Stand up, fight back!
And we are live at the Black Family March for Our Futures, where community has gathered to make it known the Cop City and the expansion of police is a direct threat to black families. They're calling upon black elected officials to stop selling out to Atlanta police campaign donations. And we heard multiple speakers talking about their experiences, their lives that were taken by the Atlanta police. You heard about lives murdered by police. You heard about how many lives have been taken. Just this, it was like 88 this year alone so far. And again, same things that we're marching for in Rapid City Relative, same things we're marching all across the country for, bringing attention to this injustice that is ongoing, wanting a change to happen. And here they're trying to make it themselves, saying that as they tear this world that is created around them down, they're going to make a new world for each other, for everyone.
We don't get it!
Shut it down!
Said if we don't get it!
Shut it down!
Said if we don't get it!
Shut it
I
down!
said, what do we want? Justice! All right, now.
Just one lane, guys, one lane. Stay together, stay tight, grab a baby. Stay together, stay tight, grab a baby. Stay together, stay tight, grab a baby. And the child should have a helicopter in their hands.
They cannot be in the road without a gun. Grab the baby. No justice! No street! I said no justice! No street! I said no justice! No street! And we said prosecute the police! I said no justice! No street! I said no justice! No street! I said no justice! No street! And we say prosecute the police! And we say prosecute the police! Okay, all right. All right, my check. Now we can transition into both lanes. Spread it out. I'm in the middle. There you go. Spread that thing out. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Walk well.
All right, looks like the folks are holding the street.
Fuck 12, fuck off.
There's support vehicles behind, holding the back of the march to support for security. It looks like, just so folks know. The police are moving up behind the march now, real slowly. Trying to keep everyone together. Yeah, there's a line of police officers definitely falling.
On the sidewalk, on the sidewalk.
Moving around the side. There's a lot.
Fuck the police.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of children in this march. Again, looks like police are bringing vehicles up really loud, you know. Yeah, tons of police vehicles are coming up now on the right. It looks like 20 vehicles. This march, motorcycles are coming up now. They're going to probably form a line alongside it to try to keep this march from being able to take the street. That's my guess. But there's a lot of police motorcycles just pulled up. Obviously, we're stationed somewhere. Black families, children just went and spoke truth to the police station. This is how they're responding. Went to the police at the station.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Johnny Holman! Johnny Holman! Johnny Holman! Johnny Holman! Jimmy Atchison! Jimmy Atchison! Jimmy Atchison! Jimmy Atchison! Jimmy Atchison!
So it looks like the police are interacting with one of the people wearing a vest. Tons of cops. It looks like even behind there's more vehicles back behind them, following along. Again, I don't know how many folks it says.
Say his name!
All right, so we're here just in solidarity, standing with our black relatives as they're finding the same brutality that's being placed upon them by the police as we are across the country. I did that march for justice in Rapid City to bring attention to the massive incarceration and lives being taken by the police. I can see the police. The police motorcycles are stationed up ahead, down the road. A couple of them just came by, but you can see with their lights off in the parking lot waiting.
No good cops in a racist system. 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 Whose street? Our street. Whose street? Our street. Whose street? Our street. Whose street? Our street. We shut it down. We shut it down. We shut it down. We shut it down. Whose street? swastika said, they got money for war but can't feed the poor. Repeat after me. They got money for war but can't reach the poor.
They got money for war, they can't feed the poor. They got money for war, they can't feed the poor. They got money for war, they can't feed the poor. They can't feed the poor.
Yeah, we're here in Atlanta, Black Futures March, bringing attention to the families whose lives have been taken, or family members' lives have been taken by the police, the Atlanta Police Department. We hold a few speakers talking about that.
Palestine will be free. Israel, don't you?
Earlier there was a speaker talking about the connections of Palestine's freedom, the freedom here, how we're all interconnected.
Palestine will be free.
No justice!
No streets.
If we don't get no justice!
Y'all don't get y'all streets. If we don't get no
All right, let's
justice,
march to the start
y'all don't
moving.
get y'all streets.
Yeah, they're trying to keep
If
everyone
we
together.
don't get no justice,
We're going to move by where
y'all
the
don't get
police
y'all
have
streets.
stationed themselves on Peterson Road. I'm not sure. We're like Zone 3 precinct in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where the rally occurred. You can, if you're on the internet, you can take a look for yourself where we're at. Atlanta, Georgia, Zone 3 precinct. We're heading, I'm not sure which direction in the cardinal world, but we're heading this way.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
If we don't get no justice,
They don't get no streets.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Looks like a police officer's walking across in the parking lot they're in, maybe trying to come over here to, I'm not sure, they're talking to some of the blocker vehicles that seem to be trying to provide security for the march.
Stop Cop City. Stop Cop City. Viva, viva Palestina. Viva, viva Tortuguita.
Viva, viva Tortuguita! Viva, viva Tortuguita!
I'm not sure which way we're going. Says. Police are maybe pulling over one of the support vehicles now. Like a couple vehicles just came up. We can. Yeah, it looks like the police are out of their vehicles up front. They're approaching the support vehicles that were trying to provide security. Again, been following what's going on in the United States. There's been multiple marches where people have driven cars into, so people are trying to provide their own security. And now the police are trying to approach those people who are doing that. Obviously, the police did not stop any of those vehicles from going into marches, so people are trying to provide their own security. And now it looks like the police are pulling over vehicles who are helping make sure that people are safe as they continue to fail in providing safety to protests and marches across the country. think this might be one of the vehicles that transported people as well. I'm not sure. But yeah, I can see now the march is pulling up. All right, so they keep moving. It looks like their interaction. I'm telling the march to keep moving past, and they're interacting with the police. Not sure what's up. Okay, wait, hold right here. Oh yeah, so like up ahead behind as well, the other vehicles that are trying to provide security for the march have been pulled over as well. Again, multiple marches now within the United States have had people drive vehicles into them. The police were also there and did not stop those vehicles. People are now trying to provide security for their own marches because they don't trust the police, which seems pretty warranted considering it keeps happening. And it looks like here the police now are just trying to stop these vehicles from supporting their march. And also in doing that, they've stopped traffic behind them once again. You know.
It is our duty to win. We must love and support one another.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
Looks like the folks are asking the march to keep going, so it's still going on. And I think they have people kind of observing what's going on with each of these interactions. It did look like the cop inside was doing the whole writing the ticket thing, you know.
You can't stop the revolution.
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 You can't stop.
So back, there's like police doing U-turns and stuff. They completely stopped all traffic on their own. People are on the sidewalk now, so it's again, you hear it all the time. We're like, you're going to impede traffic. We want free flow of traffic, safety, and then they just, they do it themselves. And so many unmarked vehicles, too, are following the march. Like, it's pretty phenomenal. Once again, the police using their resources to, I guess, monitor this that's a very vibrant march. It's like, if you count the amount of resources they always expend, that's just incredible.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice,
No peace.
no peace. Racist ass police. No justice,
No peace.
no justice.
No peace.
What happened? Y'all say
All right, so they're trying to get folks to like come together, stop. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so if you look over, here's these two police officers. 34772 is the vehicle. 34736 is the other vehicle. They got two officers out looking at a truck really intently. One's wearing shorts. Must be cool. And so I'm not sure what's being exchanged, but that's what's going on right here at the front of the march. We just caught up to this again. From my understanding, I looked at some of these vehicles are trying to provide support and security alongside the march to make sure nobody drove into it. Really common practice out of Minneapolis. Somebody who's been marching in Minneapolis a lot. Lots of vehicles have driven into marches people are concerned about and want to provide safety to this march with a lot of children in it. And this is how that's going down. And again, the police are saying that they're doing something to traffic. The police now have stopped this whole lane of traffic by stopping these folks who were moving before. So. So it's like a. Yeah, I don't know. It looked at their front sport. I can't be for sure. It's not like I've spoken to them, but they're definitely pulled over now. And assuming the police are getting them some tickets, extorting some money from people to pay for themselves, I assume.
Free Palestine!
From the river to the sea! 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 From the river to the sea!
There's more police vehicles moving up.
All right, y'all, have everybody caught up?
Yeah, some of the cars are okay. I'm overhearing conversations going on. So yeah.
Police! No peace! Police! No peace! Police! Jimmy Anderson! Jimmy Anderson! Jimmy Anderson! Jimmy Anderson! Jimmy Anderson! Eric Holmes! 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 Shut it down! 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 Shut it down!
Our camera ops were really loud, walking backwards. They almost lost it, but we're doing great. We're doing great.
Down! Jimmy Anderson! 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 Eric Holmes! 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 Jalen McKenzie! Jalen McKenzie! Jalen McKenzie! Jalen McKenzie! Jalen McKenzie! Jalen McKenzie! Say his name! Say his name! Say his name!
Johnny Holman!
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 Stop Coal City!
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 Stop Coal City! Stop Coal City!
Raheem Jones! Say his name!
Raheem Jones!
Say his name!
Raheem Jones!
Say his name!
Raheem Jones!
Say his name!
Raheem Jones!
Say his name!
Raheem Jones! Raheem Jones! Raheem Jones! Raheem Jones!
Oh, let's go ahead and step off here a second. let them march past us a little bit, and let's just dive in and face that way with them.
Ahmaud Arbery, say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Ahmaud Arbery, say his name. Say his name.
We can just step into the march if we'd like. Back here.
Say his name. Say his
So we say a march with everybody if you want to just listen. It's more type those names in the chat if you'd like.
Say her name. 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 Tortuguita, say their name. 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 What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? And if we don't get it, if you don't get it, if I don't get it, if we don't get it, if you don't get it, if I don't get it, if I don't get it, if she don't get it, if they don't get it, if he don't get it, if she don't get it, and if they don't get it, shut it down. Free, free Palestine. 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 From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river
revolution. You can't stop the revolution. Say you can't stop the revolution. 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 Okay. Okay, we waiting on y'all. We gonna pop out.
Are people crossing the road now?
You can't stop the revolution. Ole! Show! We're waiting on Mr. Jimmy.
Oh, we're waiting.
Okay, all right, I got it.
We gotta move.
Go, bro. You can't stop our street.
Who's street?
Our street.
Who's street?
Our street.
Who's street?
Our street.
Who shut it down?
We shut it down.
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 Who's street?
Our street.
Who's street?
Our street.
Who's street?
Our street. Our street. We shut it down.
Who shut it down?
We shut it down.
Who shut it down?
We shut it down.
Who shut it down?
We shut it down. Rakia Boyd, say her name. Say her name. Say her name. Say her. Mike check. Mike check. All the banners come this way. We see the fist up in front here. All the banners, please come this way. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I said take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice!
No peace.
Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice!
No peace.
I said take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice!
No peace.
ACBC!
All cops are bastards.
Oh, that's before I became ACBC!
Bastards. My bad, y'all. I'm throwing digs on that. All cops are bastards.
Take it to the streets to fuck the police, no justice!
No peace.
I said take it to the streets to fuck the police, no justice!
No peace.
I said take it to the streets to fuck the police!
No justice. No peace. Fuck 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
I said no justice!
No peace.
Fuck these presidents!
Police.
Prosecute the police! Prosecute the police! I said prosecute the police!
Prosecute the police. Prosecute the police.
Prosecute the police! Y'all like this little number game, don't y'all? Y'all like that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Fuck 12. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12!
Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12!
Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12!
All right, y'all. Woo! We out here fighting.
Clap it up for yourselves!
Clap it up for yourselves.
Woo!
We fighting for Palestine, is that right? We fighting for Palestine? We fighting for
up, fight back.
Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
If y'all ever see me do this, that means watch your step.
We say, hey, hey, ho, ho. Zionism has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Zionism has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Zionism has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Zionism has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Zionism has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Zionism has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Zionism has got to go. Oh, oh. Zionism
The
has
police
got to
box
go. Hey, hey.
on the right in the parking lot shooting through it to get to the front of the march now.
Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Zionism has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Israel has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Israel has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Zionism has got to go. Oh, oh. Zionism has got to go. Our streets, our streets, our streets, our streets, we shut it down. Who shut it down? Who shut it down? Who shut it down?
Yeah, we're moving. There's a bunch of police vehicles in the street in front of us. Not sure exactly what they're
Mic
thinking.
check, mic check.
Hold the line.
Hold the line.
Hold the line. Listen, when we get to this intersection, we gotta keep it tight, but I need everybody in 2x2. As soon as we get to this intersection, get it 2x2.
All right, folks. We need folks to get in line 2 by 2 as we get across this intersection. So let's get ourselves organized, get ourselves together 2 by 2 as we get across this intersection. All right, y'all? 2 by 2.
All right.
2 by 2. Let's get walking, y'all. 2 by 2. Let's get walking. Thank y'all.
Yeah, there's
2 by 2. Thank y'all.
Yeah, I'm not sure where we're going. We must be getting closer because the police forces are sort of gathering themselves together here. Yeah, it looks like people are trying to make sure they're going to move across the next intersection in a good way, making sure everyone's together. There's definitely a larger police force here than there has been since we left sort of the beginning Zone 3 precinct, I think it was called. Now it's some like the police bikes are in the parking lot of the street. They have some police vehicles stationed along this main thoroughfare. It looks like there's a lot of traffic on, just blocking the way. And just kind of waiting to see, I don't know, just waiting.
We on the freedom side.
Fred Hampton was a freedom fighter, and he taught us how to fight. We gon' fight all day and night until we get it right.
All right, so let us know. They want people to be in two, because under the bridge, the sidewalk is super narrow. So I was trying to make sure everyone's aware, sharing that. And as they're doing that, there's just a lot of police just kind of like sitting there waiting. I assume they're worried that people are going to try to take maybe this is an interstate, because they have vehicles stationed on both sides of the on-ramp. I don't think that's really going to happen. That's what they're doing. I can see someone on the left, too, through the trees.
We on the freedom side. We on the freedom side.
Nelson Mandela was a freedom fighter, and he taught us how
right, so people are crossing now.
You are my people. Whose side are you on?
You're on the freedom side.
Whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on?
You're on the freedom side.
Jose William was a freedom fighter, and he taught us how to fight. We gon' fight all day and night until we get it right.
Freedom side. We on the freedom side.
Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. We shut it down. We shut it down. We shut it down. We shut it down. Our streets. Our streets.
Bars right there. That was the Brass City right there. Those bars. I felt that. Make sure we 2 by 2. How you doing this? You trying to get down out here? Okay. Make sure we 2 by 2.
I thought it was just, I thought we were going to go to that super center, make some noise, motherfucking people have to Jehovah's Witnesses passing out flyers, getting donations, doing something. I said, oh,
Say his name. Say his name.
It's like a lot of journalists across the street.
Johnny Holman. Say his name.
Johnny Holman.
Say his name.
Johnny Holman.
Say his name.
Johnny Holman.
Say his name.
Johnny Holman.
Say his name.
Johnny Holman.
Jimmy Atkinson. Say his name.
Jimmy Atkinson.
Say his name.
Jimmy Atkinson.
Say his name.
Jimmy Atkinson.
Say his name.
Jimmy Atkinson.
Say his name.
Jimmy Atkinson.
Eric Holmes. Say his name.
Eric Holmes.
Say his name.
Eric Holmes.
Say his name.
Eric Holmes.
Say his name.
Eric Holmes.
Say his name.
Eric Holmes.
Jalen McKenzie. Say his name. Say his name.
Jalen McKenzie.
Keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on the freedom land. Ain't gonna let nobody turn us around. A little louder.
Turn us around.
A little louder.
Turn us around.
Ain't gonna let nobody
Turn us around.
keep on walking. y'all ain't no singers out here. Y'all rappers.
Not rappers. I'm dead.
Ain't got no singers out here. We call a killer cop.
We're fucking terrified, nigga. We terrified. We're fucking terrified. But use that fear. Use that fucking fear. Use it at the bottom of your heart. Ain't got nothing to do with our change.
I told a killer cop.
We ain't never scared. We ain't never scared. We ain't never scared.
I told a killer cop.
We ain't never scared.
We ain't never scared.
We ain't never scared.
Y'all like, we ain't never scared. This, y'all, let me tell y'all how y'all sound. Y'all say, we ain't never scared. We ain't never scared. It's a silent game thing. We ain't never scared.
Not a silent game.
First of all, y'all clap it up for yourselves. We got to make sure y'all cheer yourselves on. Everybody flashlight. Put out the flashlight.
Lights up. Put your lights up. Put your lighters up. Put your lighters up. We don't got lighters in real time. We generate
Lighters up.
We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Just like a tree planted by the water. We shall not be moved. Y'all sing it with me. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved, just like a tree planted by the water. Sing it, Barry. We shall not be moved. One more time, y'all. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved, just like a tree planted by the waters. We shall not be moved. Right now, let's have a moment of silence for all the lives that was unjustly taken by the hands of the police, the lives that were taken by white supremacy, like Ahmaud Arbery, the lives that are being taken in Palestine, like the men, women, and over 10,000 with children murdered and killed in Palestine. Let's take a moment of silence for the millions of Congolians that has been murdered and genocide by the hands of the Arabs for their resources. Let's have a moment of silence for the 9,000 plus that is being killed in Sudan. Let's have a moment of silence for everyone that has been affected and impacted by the injustice of the system. And let's have a moment of silence for the whole country that's being ran by the murderer of a man by the name of President Joe Biden. Ashe. Dexter. Kiana?
She's not here. She went home.
It's all good. I got it. All right.
Can I get some water?
The little water, por favor. We want to engage this ritual of pouring libations. And we do this so we can remember those who have gone before us, those who stand at our back. And so when we begin to pour, we want you all to call the names of those who are no longer with us. And you might be wondering, why did we march here? Because over on the other side of that street there is a cemetery, y'all. And we called this march
because we have to imagine a black future that is beyond death, while also holding, if we don't do something, we are going to literally die together. Yes or no? We will literally die together. And as somebody said before, we can die fighting if we want to. If we got the political will, we can. But we gonna fight, y'all. We gonna fight together, we gonna die together. But either way, it's decision-making time. Yeah? We must decide. So I'm gonna start. And I'm gonna start with this prayer that I actually learned. My baby girl taught me this. Can you open that for me, friends? And she says it every morning at her school. And it goes like this. O ancestors, darker than the skies at midnight, brighter than the noonday sun, and all the beautiful shades of Africa in between. Field hands, house servants, preachers, teachers, those who resisted in silence, those who resisted out loud, those whose bones are at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, those who chose to survive. Give us direction. Give us direction in these uncharted paths. Give us the courage to fight 1,000 lions. And we call the names of those who have come before us. And we call for their energy to stand at our backs. And so we shall start. You can start off by naming your personal ancestors. Don't forget Grandma and them. Don't forget Unc and them. So speak their names. Elnora Hyler, Ashe. After every name you hear, after every name you call, you say Ashe. Yes? So I'm going to start again. My great-grandmother, Elnora Hyler, Ashe. Let me hear it. Ashe. Ashe. Call it out, y'all. Ashe. 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 Let's call our national ancestors. Those who have fought this struggle with us. Ashe. 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 Marcus Garvey. Ashe. Malcolm X. Ashe. Patrice Lumumba. Ashe. Baba Shokwe Lumumba. Ashe. Ashe.
Let's go.
Ashe. 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 Marsha P. Johnson. Ashe.
Alberta B. Ford.
Ashe. Audre Lorde. Ashe.
Summer Taylor.
Ashe. Ashe.
Travis Noski.
Ashe.
Nelson Mandela.
Ashe.
Chris Wells.
Ashe. Ashe.
Miriam Makeba.
Ashe.
Jordan
Kwame
Neely.
Ture. Ashe.
Jordan Neely.
Ashe. Winnie Mandela. Ashe. Ashe.
Baba Makuta Shakur.
Ashe. Matulu Shakur.
Matulu Shakur.
Ashe. Ashe. And we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe-o. And we end this by saying, free the land.
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 By any means necessary. Ashe. And so, beloved, like I said before, we have a choice. Because our babies, they're expecting something from us, yes?
Yes.
We're our children tonight. We're our brave children who march with us. We owe them. We owe them. Who are our elders that walked and marched with us tonight? Let's touch them, sky. Lift your light. You're an elder in the space. We see you. We thank you. We see you back there, elder. You ain't an elder. But we see you, elders. We see you. And this movement has to be intergenerational, y'all.
That's right.
Our transformation has to be intergenerational. It ain't just about, hey, let's take care of the young people. We need young and old and everybody in between taken care of. We need all of us transformed. Right?
Yes.
And so what is our commitment to that? What is our commitment to that? What is it going to take? What are we willing to give? We're going to keep fighting. We won't fucking stop. Sorry, baby, sorry. Yes. 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 That's what we and not just emulate them, but be better than them.
Amen.
Be better than them. We trying to level this thing up, yeah? We trying to level this thing up. And so that is our responsibility. That is our work. And that is our charge. I want to make sure that anybody who was prepared to speak, if we tapped you, come here. Yes. All right. I got the time now. And so I just again want to extend all the love and the gratitude, y'all. All the love and the gratitude for the organizations that came out. Shout the name of the organization. This is an event. This ain't the strategy, friends.
Come on now.
But if we want that power, we better fucking build it. And it's gonna go one by one, baby. One by one.
Okay?
But we gonna have to do it and get it in the mud. Because that is what our opposition is doing. And let me just be clear. It ain't just about our opposition, y'all. Of course I hate the state. Of course. But it ain't about them. We do this because we have an undying love for our people. It is about us. Always about us. And our elder, ancestor Baba Shoko Lumumba said, and if you don't love the people, if you don't walk with the people, you will betray the people. So y'all walk together tonight. We model what it looks like. Let's do it every day. Let's do it for the rest of this week. Let's do it until our bodies lay somewhere in the grave, such as this, with honor, with dignity and glory. Yes? That's how we gonna go out. That's how we gonna go out. Last thing I'll say, and I feel like I'm a preacher saying it. But the mandate for black people in this time, this is a call and response. Can you hear my voice?
Let's get in the microphone.
Need a microphone. Oh. That's up one mic. We gonna all say it. The mandate for black people in this time. The mandate for black people in this time.
The mandate for black people in this time.
To avenge the suffering of our ancestors.
To avenge the suffering of our ancestors.
To earn the respect of future generations.
To earn the respect of our future generations.
And to be willing.
And to be willing.
To be transformed.
To be transformed.
In the service of the work.
In the service of the work.
Because we need power.
We need power.
We need power.
We need power.
We need transformation.
We need transformation.
And miracles.
And miracles.
We want it.
We want it.
We need it.
We need it.
Oh, we got to have it.
We got to have it.
I said we got to have it.
We got to have it.
Right now.
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 Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
So listen, we coming to a close. So we about to get some instructions on what we gonna do. All right? So repeat after me. I believe that we can win. I believe that we could win. I said we will win. that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Y'all ready for the instruction? All right. So most likely we're going to get ready to go back. So where's our marshal?
Queen.
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
All right, we wrapping up the march right now. So we want to advise just on a security tip that if anybody that's going to be walking back, make sure you're walking back in groups. Don't walk back by yourself. Walk back with
Again,
people.
yeah, if you're up there, asking people to walk back in groups.
We have 15 capacity for actually 18 people that we can give rides back to the starting location. We want to reserve this for kids, folks that are elderly, have an injury.
Yeah, they give rides to elders and children back to their vehicles.
If we can just meet over here on the side right here for folks that need that ride.
Thanks again, everybody, for joining us. We're going to be wrapping up this live stream. Again, we are here in solidarity with Stop Cop City, Black and Indigenous solidarity, Black and Indigenous solidarity with Palestine. You heard it here. We're going to keep bringing you live to the streets of Atlanta. And, yeah, just really thankful to be here. And like I said, you know, we heard those stories at the beginning in front of that precinct. You hear those stories at home, in your neighborhoods, I'm sure, in your communities. We're uplifting those stories in Rapid City. You know, as the March for Justice, you can look at that coverage talking about the continued injustice by the police against our communities. And we're standing here in solidarity with Black Atlanteans. I'm just really happy to be here. And we'll see you throughout the weekend. Just keep following, like, follow, share. We'll see you soon.